Hello everyone, Sachi, how you guys doing? And usually I center it to my left so that it gives the whole thing a different. Yeah, I know it's great. I'll just do it this way. So yeah, One Piece back from break. Hope this sticks for a long time this time. I have to say, even though there's a lot of expedition and quiet moments, it's really fast-paced this arc. Granted, I wish the crew would come back together sooner, but all in good time. But anyway, let's jump into it. First, that cover.
Don't know is that Shanks?
Well, at least Columbus is over, but we're still on the Grand Fleet. And I don't know who this figure is. I actually thought maybe it might be Shanks. I mean, his right arm is hidden. He actually has a similar build. But going through the forums and on Reddit, some people are speculating it might actually be Bellamy. And that actually would make sense. This is sort of a side story for the Grand Fleet volumes. And he would be the reluctant member. He did take a Vivery card. Granted though, the figure doesn't really match that well, but who knows, still it's a possibility. So either it's Shanks and we will see the consequences of Bartholomew doing what he did, or it's Bellamy and we'll see what he's been up to after Dressrosa. Either way, could be cool. On to the chapter.
One Piece chapter 914. Okobore, the town of leftovers.
We're in the titular Okebore. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Latama was in a really bad state last time we left, but she's fine already.
Okay, whatever you give her, I want it. Seriously, that was, I know. Even Zoro was like, that was quick.
Seriously, they should plant that grass everywhere. Granted, it seems it's not a permanent fix. Also mentions Sama still has poison in her system, so she should really be careful and not drink that water again.
Yeah, or she need water. I knew it! It's not her first time, and this is a pattern with her.
Yeah, this is a thing with her. She does this often. It's confirmed. Anyway, Luffy and Zoro are chilling with Kiku as she tends to Zoro's injuries, and wow, she's a big girl. Still attractive though, but wow, she's a big girl.
Sitting down with everyone, but she's towering over them. Wow, she is huge.
Yeah, we had no frame of reference to her actual stature until we see her sitting down next to Zoro and Luffy, and wow, she's a big girl.
Big Mom was bigger. We know. Still though.
Still big though. Yeah, I am aware of the irony. I might come to regret that later, but still. Yeah, there's something weird about how she addresses herself. We will come to that later. Anyway, Tama's been given some food. Red bean porridge soup with some mochi, and well, I hear it's good, but she doesn't want any.
And yeah, someone should smack her around and just force feed her.
Yeah, we're going back to a variant of Momonosuke's whole quirk about him not eating anything from strangers, not accepting charity. It's, I'm becoming a warrior, she being hungry. But at least she's polite about it. Suri isn't taking a shit though.
If you don't eat, I'll pour it out on the road and let it go to Luffy will catch it before that happens.
I only took one sip and she was beaming. It was so cute, and yeah, it is her birthday. She was supposed to get rice, she gave that to Luffy. But now she gets just bean porridge stew, and it's so nice, and it's the first time she's having anything like that. Yeah, it's just sad that this is the first time she's having anything like that.
She loves it. Yeah.
But still, best birthday ever. For her. Wait till she gets a taste of Sanji's cooking. I mean, this one was so good she practically passed out afterwards. What would his do to her? Anyway, Luffy is pissed that she got hungry in the first place, but for some reason believes when she grows up she can actually eat poison food. Does he believe his immunity thing is just how people grow up? I mean, granted, Zoro eating poisoned meat and just having stomachache probably didn't help his perception there. But no, it seems Luffy is unaware of his special circumstances when it comes to poison. I mean, we know he got poisoned when he ate that scale fish and Reiji had to save him, but he actually believes he just passed out. He didn't know he was in trouble. One thing I like this chapter did with its slowdown time, it's painted a much clearer picture of the current status of Wano. I mean, we know the factories and industrialization are wreaking havoc on the environment, but we're actually seeing how it's affecting the people there. Anyway, some introductions are required. Zorojuro we are aware of. I was wondering what Luffy is going to go by.
Monkey D, he's Luffy Taro.
He almost did his whole I'm going to be future Pirate King thing, which would have ruined their cover. Granted, it didn't help much. He already knew they were outsiders. Yeah, I wonder what tipped her off.
It's kind of obvious.
We get some information about the town. It's called the town of leftovers because it's basically just full of people that were kicked out after they were not needed by the current government, basically. So yeah, they're leftover people. Don't want them out. Zoro and Kiku have not been there for too long. She was talking about better times when the Kaizoku clan were in charge and Oden Castle was somewhere in there, but that was like 20 years ago. How there was a farm for the people, food aplenty, game and clothing, but all that now belongs to Orochi. And he and his peeps are not sharing. Well, they share out the rotten ingredients, hence, again, leftovers. So it's not just metaphorical, it's actually actual. Well, we knew it was actual from the sumo wrestling in the last chapter, but still sucks. But hey, you can say one thing about the people there. They're survivors. They're sticking through it thick and thin.
I mean, it's rotten, but it's still edible. Okay, someone just tried to kill Tsuru. What the hell?
And she almost got killed for just talking. Yeah, that panel, Zoro blocking that arrow that came out of nowhere, badass. It's everywhere. And we meet the perpetrator that tried to kill Tsuru. He's the Batman.
Batman? No.
No, not really. Just One Piece's version of Batman. And he's not a vigilante. He's an actual bad gifter. Yeah. Batman. Well, we know talking about the Kazuki clan is taboo, and talking bad about the current government is definitely a no-no. So that's why he tried to kill her. And he's not giving up. Lucky Zoro's there, and of course he's badass, but that was a ruse. He did mention how he was there looking for some thieves, so who knows, maybe Law and Company have been stealing from Orochi's farm.
And someone just took Tama.
But actually, they were just there to capture Tama. They know about her ability to tame animals like how they tamed the baboon, so yeah, they probably want that. She was captured by another grifter, Gazelle Man, and wow, what a weird character design. Why is he wearing leggings? Well, we know it's Okama. It's One Piece. I have to say though, Kiku is not the usual female character we see in One Piece. She took initiative, grabbed the sword, and went right after them. Still might come back to me. You know, Tsuru mentions how, yeah, there are rumors that she's good with a sword, but she's never seen it, and unfortunately she's not going to. But yeah, gotta rescue Tama, so Luffy and Zoro are not being left behind. I still love seeing people's initial reaction to Luffy's abilities. Unfortunately, they weren't able to catch up in time. Grifter is really fast, 200 kilometers per hour, that's a lot on foot, and also Batman is still up there. Cause he's a knight, he's Batman. But thanks to Kiku, we know where they're headed, and she also has a lot of information, like, it's a government official district, so yeah, that's where all the big wigs are, so lots of food, plenty there. Might as well kill two birds with one stone. And there are three headliners there, Hawkins, who we know of, and Hold'em and Speed, which from what I understand, especially in the forums, they seem to be referring to types of poker. Yeah, it has been implied that the structure of Kaido's organization will also have something to do with Katsu's. Maybe not quite like the Flamingos. I mean, we already met Jack, so we're expecting the other two Calamities to be King and Queen, probably. So yeah, no surprise that there'll kind of be a whole poker thing going. Kiku knows that they are types of people who have eaten artificial fruits. So yeah, that's a lot of information. And she also confirms that she's a samurai.
Called it.
Still might come back to bite me. Anyway, Gazelle Man is on Venemushi, talking to one of the headliners there, Hold'em, saying, yep, mission accomplished, he's got the girl, and we have a glimpse of him. It seems to be a lion zone. Yeah, a lot of jokes about, oh no, Peckhams has become evil. Dude, we're not even sure he's still alive. Anyway, Kiku already knows where they're going, so might as well just head there. The Bakura district, where the government officials and the pirates are. Yeah, Zoro and Luffy are a bit too happy about that.
And up for it. But you're smiling.
We change scenes to the Heart Pirates and we finally see Law. The dude was just chilling, enjoying some time of peace and quiet, which is now over because Luffy's in town, is about to cause trouble and he has to go stop him.
He will cause, of course there's no way he will cause trouble.
Yeah, vacation over. Yeah, you think he'd be used to the fact that Luffy causes trouble every time and just go with it. But yeah, he has hope that he might be able to stop him. Poor naive Law. So yeah, like I said, despite the heavy piece of exposition in this chapter, it actually was paced really fast and got into a bit of action, and we expect him a lot more in the next one. And Kiku, she's a very intriguing character. I mean, she's drawn like a typical older female. I did mention how she's kind of like Robin but around the face. But hey, I love how she just took initiative to go and rescue Tama, and she seems to be a samurai. And yeah, I kept saying it might come back to bite me because, yeah, it's a possibility she's a trap. Yeah, according to the translation's note, there's the term she uses when referring to herself. Sesha, I think is how it's supposed to go. And basically, it's a term used by male samurai. Now, when I read the translation note the first time, I thought, probably just there because she's probably a samurai. And I was right about that. But now the male part is getting to be stuck in my head, and maybe she is actually a he. Wow, what an attractive he though. Yeah, might be a trap. Might be. Emphasis on might. I might be wrong. A lot of us might be wrong. Still though. There's also the fact that Tsuru has just been using the she when they're talking about Kiku. And usually, even if someone is a trap, if someone is familiar with them, they use the correct connotation there. But she did mention that she's new in town, and she might not know. For all we know, Kiku's actually using that to stay incognito. I mean, I can imagine that samurais are not welcome in Orochi's Wano right now. Unless they join him, and he doesn't seem to be the type to. Might be a thing. Like I said, very intriguing. Lots of possibilities there. Just wondering how Oda's going to go with that, so just not there. But hey, Tama needs rescuing. They're going to a place where there's a good farm, fresh water, lots of food. Might as well just rob them while they're at it. And who was the thief that Batman was talking about? Like I said, I suspect it might be Law and his crew, the Heart Pirates. But hey, we still have no idea where Sanji and the others are. Could be them as well. I mean, we've already seen where all the other Straw Hats are in the capital, so I think they're safe. Yeah, I don't think it's them. But hey, things have taken an interesting turn, and yeah, great read. I'm looking forward to the next one. So yeah, that was my review. What did you guys think about this chapter? Please, let me know in the comments. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more stuff. Oh yeah, Gemini's books have started adding extensive notes on obscure stuff at the end of the chapters, and they're really interesting and really helpful. I hope they just keep going even after Wano. I hope. We'll see. Thanks for joining. Later, guys.